गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। अभी एक सर्वे की रिपोर्ट आई है कुछ समय पहले और उसके अनुसार भारतीय नंबर नीचे से नंबर 10 पर हैं हैप्पीनेस को लेकर। भारतीय खुश नहीं है। हर तरफ भारत तरक्की कर रहा है, हमारा जीडीपी ग्रो कर रहा है, हमारा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्ट्रांग हो रहा है, हर दृष्टिकोण से हम ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग होते जा रहे हैं। बावजूद इसके भारतीय खुश नहीं है। क्यों खुश नहीं है? वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक ऑन दैट। So yes, what's your view? Why Indians are not happy?
Can I go first? Okay, so I think this question has a lot of layers in it because this is a very broad question which has a lot of answers. So the first thing that comes to my mind would be there are two Indias in my head. Even if we say about the infrastructure and the economy, it's booming and all those things, that does not change the fact that majority of India's population is still rural India only. We are a country that has a lot of poverty in it. So any place, if I speak from the point of view of numbers and economics, any country that has that kind of economy of poverty and rural population, unhappiness is bound to happen in certain ways. So I feel that is one of the major reasons. And also a major thing clicks in my head. Many times we hear this philosophical thing of that money does not matter when it comes to happiness. Recently I heard Shah Rukh Khan say, you don't become a philosopher before you have money. First make sure you have money, then you can do as much philosophy as you want. So I actually believe that this whole thing that no, poverty has nothing to do with happiness and stuff, it does. To a great amount of deal, money does dictate how happy you can be. So I think economically speaking, that is one of the major factors, and there are other factors as well that we'll discuss as we go on.
I think Indians are not happy because they always try to imitate others, or maybe they try to live the life of others, or they try to impress others, and in that process they themselves remain unhappy. And here in India the most dangerous thing is log kya kahenge. In everything, before becoming happy or before letting our hair down and enjoying ourselves, we always look right left and think log kya kahenge, what will people think if I wear this, what will people think if I eat this, and what will people think if I go there. So in this manner our mindset is such that we don't let ourselves be happy. And the next thing is that in India people are too judgmental. Means anything and everything one does, the others have to pass a judgment about it. And then we are too sentimental and we take everything in our heart, and we just feel very so to say down, feel insulted, always feel that we are being put down by others. Whereas in other countries, I think they take it in their stride. Okay, someone doesn't like me, fine. Someone doesn't want to be with me, fine. I can live my life as I want. And they don't have the pretense. But in India, I think we live a life full of pretense. So in this manner, we can't be happy. And of course, whatever she said, I do agree that when you are not having enough money, so you can't be happy. Because in this world, in the present world, money is very necessary for happiness. So unless and until you are well off, you have sufficient money, you are well heeled, you can't enjoy your life.
Before you conclude this, I would like
not conclude. I want to add first, then I think I would allow you. There are few more points that I would like to add. The first of all, I think Indians, they live either in past or in future. They don't know how to enjoy the present. What exactly is happiness? Happiness का अर्थ क्या है? तो आप जिस वर्तमान में रह रहे हैं, आप उसको फुल फ्लेजेड एंजॉय कीजिए। आप जो काम कर रहे हैं उसमें आप मजा लीजिए। द प्रॉब्लम विथ अस इज हमेशा पास्ट लेकर रिग्रेट करते रहते हैं, पछताते रहते हैं, कर्स करते रहते हैं, एंड फ्यूचर जो कि बहुत अनसर्टेन है उसमें जीते हैं. तो इंडियंस डोंट लिव इन द प्रेजेंट. दैट इज वन ऑफ द मेजर रीजंस व्हाई दे आर नॉट हैप्पी. नाउ देयर आर अदर पॉइंट्स आल्सो. आई फील यहाँ पे मेजोरिटी वॉट एवर दे वर टॉकिंग अबाउट मनी, उसका एक बहुत बड़ा रीजन है कि इंडिया का अबाउट 90% पॉपुलेशन, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द लेडीज, वुमेन, दे डोंट वर्क, दे आर सिंपल हाउसवाइफ. तो जब आप एक सिंपल हाउसवाइफ है ना, तो आपकी दुनिया बहुत छोटी में मूव करती है, आपका बातचीत बहुत छोटे दायरे में मूव करता है. हमेशा चूंकि आप मोनोटोनस जिंदगी जी रहे हैं, डे इन एंड डे आउट, यू जस्ट डू द सेम रूटीन, यू फॉलो द सेम रूटीन, आप चिड़चिड़े हो जाते हैं. पूरे घर का एटमॉस्फेयर चिड़चिड़ापन रहता है, हमेशा आप कर्ज करते रहते हैं. लेकिन जो वर्किंग लेडीज होती हैं उनके पास बातचीत करने का थोड़ा बड़ा दायरा रहता है, क्योंकि वो अपने कलीग से मिल रहे हैं, उनका बेटा बेटी के बारे में जानती हैं. इतने डेली कुछ ना कुछ अफेयर होता है, कुछ ना कुछ मैटर रहता है बात करने के लिए. तो प्रॉब्लम इंडिया में है कि मेजोरिटी वुमेन काम नहीं कर रही, आउटसाइड काम नहीं कर रही हैं. और मेरे अनुसार काम करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, और इससे एक फिनेंशियल स्टेबिलिटी भी मिलेगी फैमिली को, जो कि अभी नहीं है. तो अगर फिनेंशियल स्टेबिलिटी आएगी तो थोड़ा बहुत खुशी के तरफ हम प्रोसीड करेंगे. और एक रीज़न है कि जितना चादर उतना ही पैर फैलाना चाहिए. इंडियन के साथ प्रॉब्लम है कि कमाते हैं 100 रुपया, लेकिन ख्वाब देखते हैं और खर्च करते हैं 200 और 250 का, 300 का, 500 का. तो खुश कहाँ से रहेंगे? तो या तो अपना इनकम बढ़ाइए या फिर अपना एक्सपेंसेस कट डाउन कीजिए, शॉर्ट कीजिए, तभी बात बनेगी. Well, I think she wanted to add something.
No, I want to add something that I completely disagree with this point that the women become chidchida because they are not working, yeah, they are at home. Because it is just a very foolish thing to say that housewives don't do anything. Because the whole time they are so busy doing the household work and looking after others' needs that most of them don't have any time to do anything else. And the other thing is that who said that men are not irritable? Men are not irritating. Even if they go out to work, whether they are a businessman or they work somewhere, they make hell of the life of their wives, their children, because whenever they are at home, they always grumble, mutter, yell, shout. They don't like the food, they don't like how their children are lying here, there, or they don't like where they are going. In everything they poke their nose. So that is how they curb, destroy the happiness of the house. So it is not about a gender that the women do like this, the men don't. Of course the men do the same.
I also kind of agree. I don't think it's a gender thing if we talk about unhappiness and stuff. Also another thing that I disagree with, I feel like most of the Indians, like if we talk about the middle class, they earn a lot and they are not happy because they are not ready to spend even 1% of it. That is what I feel. I feel like they have this so much obsession and pressure that सब तिजोरी में भर के लॉक करके रखना है for like 60 years बाद जो होगा.
And they feel very proud कि इतना
हाँ,
लाख मेरे बैंक में
कि
है.
भले ही they are living in not that good conditions, they'll take no vacations, they won't take any holidays, they spend their whole life working for one day retirement के बाद maybe something will happen, which I think is another major reason for their unhappiness, that they don't know how to at least spend some amount of it on the current moment and happiness, enjoying the little time that you have.
Now, well, I would like to add, आई थिंक ये जो अनहैप्पीनेस है वो एकदम बचपन से, जब बच्चा आँख खोलता है उसी समय से अनहैप्पीनेस शुरू हो जाती है, उसके वो जीन्स में चला जाता है. जब वो आँख खोलता है तो देखता है कि पूरे घर का वातावरण बहुत चिड़चिड़ापन है. आइदर द हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ दे आर फाइटिंग, मदर फादर दे आर फाइटिंग, एंड देयर इज अ जॉइंट फैमिली, देयर इज अ बिकरिंग ऑल अराउंड, टेंशन इज हैंगिंग अराउंड. तो वो क्या इम्बाइब करेगा? ही इम्बाइब द सेम व्हाट ही सीज. दैट इज अ वन थिंग. द सेकंड, व्हेन ही ग्रोज अप, कोई भी बच्चा अपने मन से कुछ नहीं करता है, यहाँ तक कि वो अपना सब्जेक्ट भी चूज नहीं करता है. सब कुछ पेरेंट्स डिसाइड करते हैं या समाज डिसाइड करता है. अब जिस बच्चे को पढ़ने में मन ही नहीं, उसको आप जबरदस्ती इंजीनियरिंग की पढ़ाई करा दे रहे हैं। जिसको पढ़ने में मन नहीं लगता, आप उसके पीछे पैसा ही स्पेंड कर रहे हैं और उसको बैंकिंग और गवर्नमेंट जॉब की तैयारी करवा रहे हैं। व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल, वो हैप्पी कैसे रहेगा? क्योंकि वो आप उसको ऐसे लाइन में फोर्स कर रहे हैं जो कि जिसमें उसको थोड़ा भी हैप्पीनेस नहीं मिल रहा है। तो द थिंग इज, जब हम अपने मन मुताबिक करते हैं, जब हमको जो अच्छा लगता है अगर हम वो करते हैं, उस लाइन में अगर हम जाते हैं तो हमको ज़्यादा हैप्पीनेस मिलता है। लेकिन मेजोरिटी ऑफ इंडियंस की बात करें तो वो उस लाइन में नहीं है जिसमें उनको होना चाहिए, जिसमें उनको इंटरेस्ट लगता है। वन मोर थिंग आई वुड लाइक टू ऐड, यहाँ इंडियंस को हॉबी नाम की कोई चीज़ नहीं है। सुबह से उठ के वही रूटीन फॉलो करना है, शाम तक वही, रात तक वही। हॉबी से मेरा मतलब है टीवी देखना कोई हॉबी नहीं है, यूट्यूब देखना कोई हॉबी नहीं है, गाना सुनना कोई हॉबी नहीं है। अगर आप ट्रैवलिंग के लिए निकलते हैं, आप कोई ज़रूरी नहीं कि हर आदमी ट्रैवल करे, लेकिन अगर आप ट्रैवलिंग के लिए निकलते हैं तो सी द न्यू वर्ल्ड। अगर आप कुछ पढ़ते हैं नया तो आप एक बड़ी दुनिया से परिचित होते हैं। कुछ ना कुछ सीखते रहना ज़िंदगी में बहुत ज़रूरी है, ये हमारे हैप्पीनेस में बहुत ज़्यादा ऐड करता है। लेकिन प्रॉब्लम इंडियंस के साथ है कि वो डे इन एंड डे आउट दे फॉलो द सेम मोनोटोनस रूटीन, एंड दैट इज़ वाई हैप्पीनेस आएगी कहाँ से? यस,
I again have a different way of looking at it at whatever you said. So this is my perspective of it. I feel like from a student's point of view, in the present time that we live, this whole hobby thing has also turned into a very toxic thing, where I feel, because I have been a student, first of all our education system is extremely faulty. So the syllabus and all of that, the school hours, everything is quite a lot. For anybody who is of that age, it takes a lot of toll on your mental health and everything. Apart from that, the parents have this thing that you should have hobbies. So after coming from school, they'll go to painting class, music class, karate, martial arts, 10 different things. They also have to go to tuition and stuff. So I feel the definition of hobby is something that you do out of love, that you do to relax yourself, to feel better. The moment it is tied to a routine, that every day from 4 to 5 I have to do this, I have to go there and do this, it no longer is a hobby anymore. Hobby is something that you do at your own free will. So binding it in that way of from 4 to 5, 5 to 6, you should go there, you should learn this, is no longer a hobby. So it becomes a huge burden on the students as well. So I feel the hobby part, I feel sometimes should be left on the individual, depending on their mood and days. When they feel like rejuvenating, they should do it. If anybody is like too lagged from their everyday life, because if we speak idealistically, it sounds very right, everybody should have hobbies, they should do, but the kind of routines everybody has had in so many years, be it the middle working class, man working 9 to 5, coming back home, a lot of people actually don't have the resources or the mood after working so hard to pursue these things.
And one more thing I want to add about happiness is that in India, in the families, though people say that we are equal, there is no equality. In certain communities there is, but most of the communities don't follow this. Like suppose the man has gone out to work, he comes home, so he expects that dinner should be ready, his wife will make a cup of tea for him, then he will relax, he will sit, she will work. They can't think of another way that when he comes home, he tells his wife that okay, you don't have to cook, every day you are doing the same thing, let's go out and eat. Or maybe someday holiday he will tell okay, you just sit and relax today, I'll do the household work, or maybe I'll cook something for everyone. So here it is, I think, beyond the male ego to do all this, because they think that if they are earning, then they have a right to live life like a king and sit there doing nothing. So in this way, naturally the wife becomes irritable because she has to just grind and work herself to death all the time. So there should be this understanding that no one is your slave. So if one day she doesn't feel like doing anything, it's fine. You take over, you do something, and vice versa. If the man in a certain month tells that he wants to spend money, a certain amount of money on something that he likes, it's fine. Okay, she can curtail the other expenses. So in that way, I think everyone will be happy. But we are not, because we are born and brought up to think that that is not right.
Okay, one more point is coming to my head is that इंडिया में हम लोग पिछले कुछ सालों से पॉलिटिक्स और रिलीजन लेके कुछ क्या बहुत ज़्यादा मीडिया के चलते या जैसे भी हो इतना ज़्यादा हमारे दिमाग में भर दिया गया कि पॉलिटिकल डिफरेंसेस हर आदमी अब पॉलिटिक्स पे बात करता है, हर आदमी रिलीजन लेके बात कर रहा है और इसका व्हाट्सएप और फेसबुक से भी डायरेक्ट लिंक है। इन द सेंस आपका रिलीजन ठीक है, मेरा रिलीजन ठीक है, उसमें लड़ने की क्या बात है। लेकिन हेट्रेड वाला जो चीज़ है यार में इतना ज़्यादा आ गया है कि भीतर से वो भी टॉल ले रहा है। वी आर बिकमिंग अ लिटिल एग्रेसिव, अ लिटिल व्हाट we are becoming aggressive whenever someone is talking against or whenever we listen to any of these rumors. ये पॉलिटिशियंस तो कर ही रहे हैं ये सब काम अपने फायदे के लिए। हम लोग को डिवाइड करें रिलीजन के नाम पर, पॉलिटिक्स के नाम पर, लेकिन उससे आम आदमी को फायदा क्या है? आम आदमी को इससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं, एक पैसा गेन नहीं है बस। लेकिन हम लोग उसमें डूबते जा रहे हो दलदल में, एंड ग्रेजुअली हम लोग अपना मेंटल पीस भी खोते जा रहे हैं। तो ये भी एक रीज़न है हमारे अनहैप्पी होने का।
There is one more point I would like to add, that we Indians love to talk about our illness, and we love to talk about hospitals, doctors, what ailments we have, and in the same ailment who had died and who had survived. So all this is very toxic and negative talking, and I don't think one can be happy hearing about illness or other things. So that is also another major point why we are not happy.
I think I'll talk on a larger scale in general. I feel like we are a South Asian country, we belong to Asia. One of the major defects with Asia as a whole, as a continent, including South Asia, India, is the constant societal wrongs in the way you said about religion, or be it so commonized racism, very toxic beauty standards, or very generalized body shaming. I think all these societal things also adds a lot up to anybody's unhappiness, because in our society it's so normalized, which you cannot find in the West. Like the kind of things we get away by saying to random people, in the West you cannot do that.
Okay, now you sum up.
So I guess these were our point of view about whatever I think leads up to unhappiness, maybe for India. You might or might not agree with us. Please let us know in the comments below. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.